monthly draw takes place on the BBC, and the first draw will be coming out now. It's green.
The National Lottery, I know what us, first launched in 1994 and it faced criticism over the massive jackpots offered, with some people worrying that we'd become a nation of gamblers.
Fast forward 30 years and whilst your chances of winning may still be slim, they say it's created 7,000 millionaires and £50 billion has gone to good causes. So we went to see how two have benefited.
For the past 30 years, the National Lottery has supported good causes across the UK. One of the first recipients was an ailing brass band in Morecambe. Chair Bernard Vars remembers the moment fondly.
Well, I'm very proud possessor of the very first cheque. I'm going to get it out for you. It's such a treasured possession. £47,566. Well, I was like a kid with a new toy. It was just amazing for us to receive so much money. Enough for us to buy a whole set of instruments, which are still being used today. If you worked out how much it will be today, it would be something like £100,000.
The money enabled the band to continue and help support the next generation of musicians.
This tuba, I believe, is one of the original from the National Lottery. It's had a very good life, despite a few dents.
The band is like a family, and it's really nice to have that sense of community, to have this group of like-minded people who are so welcoming. It's just lovely.
As well as funding the arts, the lottery supports conservation efforts to protect wildlife and the environment. It's also helping to bring on the next generation of scientists at the National Space Centre, and is supporting athletes in major competitions like the Olympics. Although these larger events bring the nation together, there has been some criticism that other charities might lose out. But the team who distribute the funds scrutinise all applications.
If people are looking for lottery funding, they come to us and they make a brilliant application that shows how they're benefiting people around the country. And that's quite a competitive process, but we think about that very, very hard to make sure there's a really good spread of places right across the country that we're investing in. I think that more often than not, we get it right.
One of the largest organisations to receive a grant is the Unity Hub, a community group in Birmingham. They received nearly £380,000 that will allow them to put on workshops and classes over the next 5 years. Rashda Butt runs the project.
I had a phone call from our lottery officer to say, are you standing or are you sitting? And I knew straight away when she said that it was going to be good news. The first reaction was just tears, because I know the change that this was going to make in this neighbourhood. Before the Unity Hub, in this neighbourhood there was various resources. It became so apparent that we need to create a space where people can actually communicate, where people can meet in the same space and can actually have those conversations and then not just be strangers out on the street.
I've noticed that I have built so much confidence, and then I was able to actually set up my own art group. I've learned how to talk in front of a lot of people because I was a very shy person. I'm really thankful for Unity Hub.
I came here at a low place, and basically I've been helped and supported to be where I am. I can say that I'm living my best life.
You know, we know that we need finances to make the building run, for staff to be employed, for resources to be had, to make the difference in people's lives.
Back in Morecambe, the brass band is in full swing. Celebrating 3 decades since it received that much-needed cheque, so that they can continue to bring sunshine to the town.
Oh, we love a brass band.